Welcome, you guys, uh, everyone, to another episode of Storytime with Kai. Once again, it is Trick or Treat season 2024, and if you heard recent episodes of One Shot, you know that trick or treating, like the internet, can be serious business. A lot of you guys are probably thinking, "Oh, Kai, why are you taking this trick or treating thing so seriously? It's just candy, it's just candy." Yes, it's candy, but it's more than candy. For you guys, for you people, it's just candy. But for some of us, candy can be a way of life, a living. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some of us, that's how we make our ends meet. The candy, without the candy, who would we be? Let me take you guys back to a long, long time ago, back in my day, in the early fucking middle, I won't give you a year. Let's just say it was a very, very long time ago. Back in my day, unlike some of you kids, we did not receive allowances. Allowance? What's that? No, man. No one ever gave us anything for free. We had to work for hours. Yes, that's right. Some of us have been working since we were just wee little kids, just child laborers, just slaving away, just working for that dollar. So for some of us, candy was not just candy, it was a way to make a living. And it wasn't an easy way to make a living because just like anything in the society, in this world, you gotta have a license for anything. You gotta have a license to sell. You gotta have a license to do this. Sometimes you gotta have a license, to do that, yada, yada, yada. And for some of us who could not afford the license, we had to sell illegally under the table. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You probably don't, but some of you do. Some of you guys like street vendors and, the guys at your local swap meet, the garage sale dudes, these guys, they know what I'm talking about. You gotta fucking make money. You gotta make a living. You gotta support your family. What are you gonna do? You gotta do something. Like John Q's wife said, you gotta do something. You better do something. Some of us, we did what we had to do. And what we had to do was sell that candy. So yes, back in my day, I was a candy salesman. I sold candy and I took that shit very seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have a lot of money. What little money that I did have, what little money that I could scrounge up, I had to spend it on candy in order to sell the candy, in order to make a profit, so I could get more money to sell more candy, to make a bigger profit, to sell more candy, to make more money, to make a bigger profit. Do you understand? This is basic, basic, very basic. I don't want to say thugonomics, but economics, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. And let me tell you, I wasn't just some ordinary candy salesman. No, man. I was one of the best, legendary, legend. You won't find me in the record books because these type of records are not kept. They're they're kept on the, nobody talks about this shit. You'll never know. Only the streets and things of that nature, only those people from back in those days, which you'll never find. You'll never find them. Only they know. But rest assured, I'm telling you from the horse's mouth. I was the fucking best, man. Trapper keepers loaded with fucking airhead. Oh my god, I don't want to get too deep. But just oh my goodness. I was good. I was good at what I did. And so the moral of the story is, for some people, it's not just candy. It's a way of life. And now you know. This concludes the story. Look forward to future episodes and the mid-eye. Until then, stay whatever you fucking are. All right. P.S. I'm reading the fucking newsletters, and a lot of you guys are saying, "Oh, how could you do that? How could you sell candy? Don't you know?" Yeah, I know, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I did my time. It wasn't all fucking pancakes and waffles and maple syrup. I served my fucking time. I did ISS, in school suspension, out of school suspension. I did it all, man. I fucking, so if, it happens, okay? Do I have any regrets? Nah, not really, man. No regrets. I had to do what I had to do. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing because that got me to where I am today, living lavish, so to speak, in comparison to, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, man, in conclusion, I will say that back in my day, I was the perfect salesman of candy. You get it? Yeah, man, the perfect salesman of candy. That was me. Not trying to toot my horn, just letting you know what it is. And that is it for this story. PS, for those of you wondering in the comment section, oh, Kai, how did you get ISS for selling candy? How did you get busted if you were so good? I thought you were the best. Whoa, fucker, let me tell you, man. You know, here's the situation. For most of my career, I was a lone candy salesman. I worked by myself. It was a one-man operation. I had no friends. I had no partners. It was just me, and the business was running perfectly by myself. And then what happened? Well, one day, fuck. I guess somebody talked me into joining a fucking crew, a crew of individuals who honestly were fucking beneath me in terms of skill level. Like shit, these guys sucked. But anyway, it was just a thing, yada yada yada, and one thing led to another. And guess what? My fucking crew betrayed me. And you got your candy, you go to the bathroom for a second, you come back, holy shit, the teacher fucking found all your candy, the stash, and guess how? Because your fucking crew ratted you out. These bitches motherfuckers. Anyway, that is how I got into the Big Easy, the ISS, because my fucking crew sold me out. Man, isn't that a theme? That seems to be a theme in my life, doing good independently. Then I join a crew, a team, and fucking team, they sell you out. Now you gotta, man, seems like a theme. So, maybe that's a lesson for anyone listening to this story. Maybe you should just stay independent. I don't know. Just a thought. PS. Once again, comment section, a lot of you guys are saying, but Kai, don't you know candy is bad? Don't you know candy causes cavities and other dental abnormalities? Yes, okay, I know. Candy is not good for you. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for me. It's not good for you. It's good for no one, man. I know the dangers of candy just like anyone else, okay? However, once again, you gotta make money somehow. It's either selling candy or selling wah. And I didn't want to go that far, so I sold fucking candy. Come on, man. Yeah. And I'm not turning a blind eye to the negative side effects of candy. I know how harsh candy is. I know more than anyone, man. I've had so many cavities in my life, so many root canals, just dental operations and, general yada, 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 man. So, it is what it is. I'm not condoning candy. I'm not saying we should all be eating candy. Honestly, we should all not be eating candy, especially if you're a little kid. If you're a kid, Don't eat the candy. You should not be eating the candy, man. It's a fucking drug. It's addictive. You're gonna get fucked up, man. You can't get off of sugar. Once you get on sugar, you can't stop. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. I'm on fucking sugar right now, man. I'm running the sugar high. Oh my God, and I'm gonna crash in a second. But, you gotta do what you gotta do, what you gotta do in this fucking system that we live in. Man, you gotta make the money, because if you don't make the money, you can't get the bread, and you gotta get the bread to stay alive and eat. Why do you gotta eat every day? I don't know. That's how your fucking body works. Anyway, yeah. Don't eat the candy. But, yeah, you gotta sell it though. PS5, a special howl out to the new generation of candy salesmen. These guys are the new candy perfect salesmen. I see you guys all the time, man, on the trains, doing your thing. Don't think I forgot about you guys, man. I see your hustle. You guys have been fucking hustling ever since you immigrated into this country, or wherever the fuck you're from. Maybe you've been here the whole time. Like some people, when people just saying you just got here, it's not a big deal. Anyway, man, I see you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. I love your hustle, man. You guys are raw as fuck most of the time, man. And I know I never buy your shit. I never buy your products, but that's just because, man, I'm broke most of the time. And honestly, your prices, they're just not agreeable with my wallet, man, because I understand the game. I understand you gotta sell more than it's worth to get that. Fuck, I get it, man. I get it. But, it's the fucking, it's one of those things. But hey, man, I respect you guys. You guys are fucking doing it. Hopefully you're getting your sales, man. One of these days, one day I'm going to fucking buy something from you guys. I'm always saying in the back of my head, you know what, Kai? You just fucking buy some candy from these guys. Just buy a bar or something, charge it to the game. You're losing money, but fuck, you'll be all right. These kids probably need it more than you do. I know, man. I know. Maybe one day in the middle it'll happen, but till then, you fucking do you, man. Fuck that shit up, and I'm out.